I've come here to record a video today. West Africa, beautiful little hut that was made. What are you doing, Jack? By the way, a question for you guys, a question for you creatives out there, or for anyone really. Is there any creative project you've began that hasn't had a moment of doubt, like actual doubt? Like your whole body's like, this is not really what I want to be doing actually, this doesn't feel right, let's go to something else. Or is this just the mind of someone with ADHD, undiagnosed by the way? Anyway, hello guys, I hope you're well. There's something I want to talk about, and it's called the blanket of shame. I named it that. It's a thing that keeps me safe. It's a thing that I put on, and it means I play small. It means I act in a certain way and behave in a certain way and hold on to feeling in a certain way that I know, that I've experienced before, that perhaps I've experienced before many, many times. When you play small, I think that is a safer option in the sense that you're going to get less reaction. If you play small, you're going to get less reaction from other people. If you're playing small and you're under this blanket that I speak on, you can, stay in your own mind, stay in your own world, stay feeling however it feels. And for me, a lot of the time, I feel quite constricted and quite anxious when I'm wearing this blanket. By the way, it's not a physical blanket. This is just a metaphor for something that I feel I wear that used to be something that was beneficial for me. It used to work. It used to be something that helped me live and survive in this world and exist in the most safe way. Some behaviours that we adopt, some habitual ways of living that we used to live by, were adaptive once upon a time. They helped us. They allowed us to be as safe as possible. They protected us from experiencing things in a more severe way than we did. Those behaviours, those actions, those places we went to, perhaps even I could say that blanket that was once worn was adaptive. That helped once upon a time. Fast forward 10 years, 15 years, maybe even more. Those behaviours perhaps are still habitual. Those ways of thinking are still habitual. And now you're in a safer place because you're in a place where you can look after yourself maybe. Those behaviours, those habits are now maladaptive. They're habits that aren't helping you, they're not serving you anymore. Another part of this blanket is this thing that keeps me small is if I am to make any step, if I'm to make a move, the spotlights are on that step, eyes are on it, and it's like, if this ain't perfect, you're going to be shamed. This is not good. If this is not perfect, I will find a way to shame you. And that is just a horrible feeling. It's just not nice, right? And if you make the wrong move, we have a great opportunity to shame you and bring you back to that place that feels safe, that when you're wearing that blanket again. And I think it potentially stops a lot of people from making a move. Not that they could relate to what I'm talking about, but I think a lot of people don't make that move that feels correct to them because they don't trust themselves. And also because if they do take a misstep, that the amount of shame they're going to put on themselves, the amount they're going to beat themselves up, is a lot to handle. It can be quite overwhelming. Another thing is, which my sister and I spoke about recently, is there's a few habits that my sister and I do, and these habits don't serve us, right? And we can be feeling really great, and we might be having a great day, feeling quite good, and then this habit creeps in and we do it, and it sends us right back to that place where we feel shameful of ourselves. Like, why did we do that? And you start to shame yourself, and it's like, nope, you're feeling good. No, you deserve this. You deserve to be back down there. And that's another element of this, I think. Even when you're down as well, and sometimes when I'm down, I do these habits that don't serve me, and it's like, yeah, we're keeping you right there. And the catch when you're at this low point is there's opportunity to progress. Sometimes when you're progressing and you get to a point where you haven't been before, maybe that feels really good, you feel light, you feel good about things, you don't know how to progress, so you're going to knock yourself down a little bit so you have an opportunity to progress, because progress feels great. I think that happens to me in my life when I'm kind of, feeling good about things are going well. I'm like, this is an unfamiliar place. This is not somewhere I know very well, so I'm going to put myself back to a place that feels more familiar, and that place is a place where I can knock myself down a peg, so I know where to go, so I then know how to progress. I've been in places before where I felt light and things were going well and they felt too easy. It felt like I wasn't bleeding on the paper for them to work, and that felt foreign to me. So I kind of stopped that and went back to a place where I was struggling, and had to feel like I was really working hard. And I do want that sense of working hard, but I also understand that life where that part of life where I was feeling good about things, where things were flowing nicely and feeling great, is a place I also want to be, and I have a tendency perhaps to sabotage that place. But trust yourself. Basically, to conclude this video, I'd like you and I to just trust ourselves, trust how we're feeling intuitively, and I guess I've just turned this video into most videos online that I see, which is people giving advice on how to live your life. But your life can only be lived by yourself, and I'm learning this. Eventually you keep going down roads and taking left turns that might be the wrong turn. You will always be redirected to a place that feels more like home, and that's quite beautiful actually. And I think it's a lovely, beautiful, poetic way to end this video. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you're all well, and I will speak to you again soon. Much love. Bye bye. Boom.